What's up guys, Mike here from MJdesignS and I'm bringing you a new tutorial. First Photoshop tutorial of a new series. Today we're going to be looking at basic text reflection. It's a nice effect to use on many logos and signs. So you're going to need to open up Photoshop. Head over to File, New, create a new canvas. Personally I use 500 pixels by 200 pixels, but it's up to you depending on what size the logo you are making. I also use background colors white because I don't like transparency when I am making a reflection. And make sure you have pixels because centimeters can cause many problems. Alright guys, your new canvas is going to turn out white, but I'm going to change that to black as I feel black reflects text much better than any other color. If you don't know how to get the paint bucket tool and the gradient tool is shown, simply hold down the gradient tool and go down to paint bucket, which is there. Alright, next you need some text, and I'm gonna change the color of mine to white, which will change further into the tutorial just so you guys can see what I'm typing in. Alright, so I'm going to type in MJdesignS and I'm going to change the size of it and put it to the top of my screen, simply because the reflection is going to be reflecting downwards. Right, so once you get that how you want it, the size and the position, we'll head over to layer and add some layer styles. Alright, so simply select the drop shadow and then untick it once you get into the layer styles window. You're going to select the layer styles you want. I select inner shadow and bevel emboss, but it's entirely up to you. Bevel emboss adds a nice chrome look to the text. Not an update. Yeah, bevel emboss adds a nice chrome look to the text, and it has many different layouts if you like. I'm gonna look for a nice one here, and that's quite nice. I'm gonna stay with that. Next, we're gonna need to add some color. There's gradient or just one color. Gradient is a mixture of colors, as many as you want really, and color overlay is just one. I'm going to go with color overlay because it's pretty simple and most of the time it looks nicer. But gradient is your choice. Gradient offers a wide variety of presets really, but you can make your own. So you're going to click OK, and you're going to go down to the layer bar down the right hand side, and you're going to need to right click and go up to duplicate layer. All this does is add an extra layer, same size, same color, same font. To reflect, go up to edit and down to transform. Go right down to the bottom to flip vertically, and basically that puts it upside down. To make that reflection look that tiny bit nicer, head over to the layers bar, head up to opacity and change it to what you want. I'm going to go with 25 because it looks really nice. If you want half that reflection, head over to the rubber tool, go up to the top and change the hardness to 0 and click the layer, and a rasterize this layer pop-up should come up. Click OK and take the top half of the reflection off. Basically what this does is it adds a nice effect, but personally I don't like it, I don't use it, but you can if you want to. I'm just showing you how to do it. I just came in from the cold, so I haven't got a steady hand at the minute, that's why it's not looking as nice as it should do, but I'm not going to use that for this tutorial. Alright guys, next you need to finalize your position, left, right, top, bottom, I don't know, it's up to you. I'm going to drag mine down to the middle because it's the only thing on the canvas. It looks stupid if it stayed at the top. Right, nearly finished now, and this tutorial's over. I hope I've helped. If I have helped, please click the thumbs up and the subscribe button. It does help my channel a lot, and there's plenty more to come, such as speed art and more tutorials. If you need a tutorial, just drop a comment below and I'll try and get through them all, and you never know, your tutorial might be on tomorrow. So thanks guys, I'm out.